Good afternoon, Club President, Toastmaster of the Day, and fellow Toastmasters. I'm here with a heavy heart to tell that Ensemble Technologies is going to be rebranded as Amalgamation Technologies. We know that Ensemble has always been a competitor, a strong competitor to Amalgamation. Amalgamation is the company that we strive to fight everything we got with. Be it with technology, be it with the resources, be it with the products, or with the innovation. We try to compete Amalgamation all the time. This time, we are changing the strategy. We are changing the way we are doing business. Instead of fighting and losing all the time, or winning sometimes, we are changing to be a better company now. We are merging with Amalgamation. I know this is very hard change for all of us. It's not a simple thing going to the next phase. But all these years, we have spent our energy, created patents, or the innovation we had done in our technological group has always been winning for us. But at the same time, it is not going up to the mark what industry needs, what our customers needs, and what our shareholders, what our stakeholders needs it. So this merging with Amalgamation will change the way we do business. Always we are confined to this particular geographical location. We could never reach to the location where Amalgamation Technologies customers are getting wider range of products, wider range of geographical locations things. So we are being just stuck to the small place. So what is the next way? What is the next step? What is the segue to become a bigger company? What is the next thing that we can change things? So that is by being with a bit now. If you see a bigger enemy, when you can't fight the enemy, what do you do with it? You become a friend to them and make a bigger power. So we have the technology and they have the money power. So in the end, when the technology meets the money, we prosper. Be it in corporate or be it in any other things. So it's always, we have to know our strengths, we have to know our weakness. We know that our weakness is in the balance sheet. And we are fighting a losing battle. And we have to change it. And that's the reason we, as Ensemble, has decided, the management has decided to go and merge with Amalgamation. I know it is very hard for you guys to accept this change. But we all know change is the only constant thing. We heard from President's speech, we heard from every other speakers who spoke in front of me. Change is essential. It will be slightly uncomfortable in the first few months, maybe first 1 or 2 years. But this change will definitely prosper our company. With the experience that we got, with the power, money power they got, it's going to be a great combination. So before you accept this change, let us put our thoughts and ideas into 4 quadrants of our life. So here, we will list the strengths of this merger, and we'll also list the weakness or the things that we lose because of this merging. At the same way, we will see the opportunities that we can increase by this merger, and at the same time, we'll also see the threats because of this merger. The strengths, as I already mentioned, we will become a better company by having more funding for our innovation projects. That is the number 1 strength. And the number 2 strength is we can increase our capacity to go to wider range of customers. We can create more. When you have more money, you can spend a lot of money on innovation, on customer satisfaction or quality products, and at the same time, you can also reach wider audience. That is the strength. That is the power of merging with a better company which has more money. That is number one S. And the weakness, I do agree, there will be some streamlining process change. Now all this while we are into a small company, and now the moment we change into a bigger ocean, the pond has always been calm, composed, but now we're going to see there are threats there. But we can't be underdog all the time. If you want to step up, you better be stepping up. And there will be some of the other issues, but we can definitely fight. And whoever is the weak link, we will lose them. That's called retrenchment. So we will try to see the process of each and every employee and try to see what is where are we stopping now and what can we do to do better. So there is the retrenchment things that will happen. But I can address you, I can promise you that this is going to be very small fraction. Only the streamlining process is the only retrenchment that's going to happen here. And it's opportunities. Opportunities are ample. As I said, our innovation increases, and when we have wider range of customers, so there are more opportunities for our company to prosper. And T, the threats. The threats are very limited. We are actually guarded by more powerful person, more powerful corporation, more powerful company. So this way our threats are minimalized, and the only threat that we have is the fear within us. The fear not to move or not to adapt the change. The moment we remove the threat from our mind, that is the next step to prosper. With this, I conclude our meeting of merger with ensemble to amalgamation. Hereafter, amalgamation, welcome on board. Thank you.